Hello there. Welcome. Great. Come, let's move. So start by lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. You're just settling your spine onto the floor, connecting in, listening, landing. Oh yes, I have it. I thought didn't have my microphone. And then flatten your lower back down and pull backwards. And then arching. And as you arch, breathe into your belly as you arch. So flattening your lower back down, pulling backwards, and then arching, breathing into your belly. So as you feel your spine moving this morning or this evening or this afternoon, whatever time this is, listen to the action that you're doing and then the effect the action is having on your body. How does this feel within me as I arch, as I flatten? And begin to drop your knees from side to side as you rock your knees from one side to the other. Just get a sense of how does this feel to transfer my weight from one side of my buttocks and hips to the other, and to begin to mobilize and lengthen into the sides of my hips. Nice. All the way back to center. Feet are flat on the floor, bum is on the floor, and then roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. So keeping your feet on the floor, how do you mobilize into your pelvis so that you're circling? I always say this, but I always feel like a plate that has just fallen on the floor and it's going wong, 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 wong. And then circle in the other direction. Perhaps you feel like a spinning top. Maybe you feel like something else completely. So just notice what it is that you feel as you roll through the lower back like a circle. Nice, come to center. Walk your feet a tiny little bit closer than what they are, and then push your feet down and roll steadily up along your hips, up along your spine to lift your hips, and then slowly rolling down. And again, rolling up along your spine, traveling up to your full distance, and then travel down till you're halfway down. And then just begin to bring your hands to the side of your hips and begin to walk. So just lift one foot up and then the other foot up, and you're just walking there, and feel like ever so gently make it a little bit more active than just a very relaxed movement. So you feel the deep belly is engaging and the weight is transferring, and you're pushing your foot deeply into the floor, and you're really feeling the incredible action of walking in your body. Like we do this all the time. Oh, I need to get that. Da, da, da. We don't really appreciate the incredible muscular shift and dynamic that happens from one side to the other. You just feel that. Enjoy that. And then come to neutral and push both feet solid. Just feel that both feet are steady, hips are even. Arms are long beside you, elbows are steady. And then draw your right knee up towards your chest. So you can keep your right knee bent for this bit, or you can stretch your right leg long. And then just lift and drop your bum. So you're dropping your bum down towards the floor and then lifting. Drop your bum down towards the floor and lift. Bum down towards the floor, and then rise up and pause. So your front of your left hip is strong, your left foot is really strong, and your right knee is either bent or straight, and your elbows are really solid and connected, or your fingertips. Nice. Bend your knee, lower your foot to the floor, lower your bum to the floor, rock from side to side. Nice. All the way back to center. Push down into your feet, lift your bum all the way up to your full pose, and then halfway down, draw the left knee up towards your chest, leave it there, or stretch your left leg long, and then drop and lift. Just feel that. How do you? So sometimes when you lift like a chunk. Are you chunky lifting your spine? Are you rolling up and down along your spine? So whichever one you're doing, try and do the other one a little bit more. And then kind of have choices, have options about how you lift your spine with your leg in the air. And just feel that. One more time. And pause. Really solid into that right foot, extending up into the left heel. Elbows are solid. Nice. Bend your knee, bring your foot to the floor, and drop your bum to the floor. Nice. Squeeze both knees up towards your chest, hug them in, and then stretch both legs up towards the ceiling, stretching out through the backs of your legs. Bend your knees, hug them in, stretch up through your legs. Nice. So bring your knees wide, so they're as wide as your shoulders, and then either hold on at the back of your knees with your hands or with your elbows. Hold on to your ankles or come into happy baby. So whichever way you are, somewhere you're holding from your knee to your foot, and your knees are above your shoulders and your knees are wide. And just settle in, draw your shoulders down, and just meet all of this. The rib cage, the shoulders, the pelvis, the thighs, the feet. Then just rock a little bit from side to side. How do you transfer the weight from one side to the other? Not forcing. If you feel like holding on to your feet is forcing your hips, then hold on to your ankles. If that feels too strong, then hold on behind your knees. Really find your way. Be really adaptive. It's a skill that we need to learn in our lives and our bodies. Keep hold of the right leg, bend your left knee, and let your toes touch the floor. So if that feels strong enough, stay there. Or if you want to stretch your left leg long, you can. So the two modifications is keep your knee bent or stretch your leg out. And draw your knee up towards you. And again, keep your knee bent or stretch your leg out long. Bend your knee, draw it up towards you. Or keep it bent or stretch it out long. One more time. Bend your knee, draw it up towards you, and stretch it out long. So if your knee is bent, keep it bent. If your leg is straight, keep it straight. And then draw a circle with your leg. Really lowering or dropping down into the lower back, dropping your shoulders backwards. And just feel what movements happen in the deep of my belly as I roll that left leg. And then roll in the other direction. Circling. Listening, hearing. Nice. Pause there. Strong into both heels. Create length one last moment. And then draw your left foot up towards you. Happy baby pose. Nice. Have a bit of a wiggle. Maybe straightening your legs, bending your knees, straightening your legs, bending your knees. Keep your left leg where it is, and then keeping the right knee bent, touch the floor with your toes. So this is level 1. Or stretch your leg out long and feel into that. So decide what you do. Bend your knee, draw it up, and either keep it bent or lengthen it out. And there's this really interesting edge, keep going, between really meeting your working edge of your posture, that healthy edge of this is really sustainable and I could keep doing this for ages. I do feel like I'm working, but it's very sustainable range for me. Whereas the other one is that you do it once and it's too strong and then tomorrow you have pain or even later on you have pain. So if you're feeling that you have pain after movements, then listen more in what you're doing. So what we're doing is really sustainable. How do you sustain a very deep movement practice? By listening. Nice. Keep your leg long and then draw your leg in a circle. So the relentlessness of this practice is what we're working on. It's that continuity. It's like, how do I really listen and just keep going? Rather than do it twice, do too hard, can't move anymore, have to stop. No. Continuity. So I'm here for the year. Oh my God. But I know I'm here for the year. So how do we make this a sustainable practice for the year? How do we move and strengthen and lengthen and deepen together? Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Shake out your legs. Those of you who are here live in the morning, well, that's a very strong hip movement for the morning. So well done. And then drop both feet to the floor and just rock from side to side. Just easing out and easing out. Nice. One more time. Rocking and rocking. Nice. Come all the way into your downward dog. So hands underneath your shoulders and push back into your downward dog. And let's feel the length of your body as you deepen down, as you push down. Rising up onto your toes, drop your heels down. And then step your right foot forward. So you can do that by dropping your knees down. Help your right foot to where your right knee was. And then step your foot forward. And then stretch your back leg into a lunge. So your left leg is long and your right knee is bent. Just breathe into that. Same movement as we were doing just a moment ago. It's very similar. So your right knee is near your right shoulder and your left leg is long. So then hop your back foot so that it's at a 45-degree angle. And again, we're going to rise today, rising up, reaching up towards the ceiling, looking up towards the ceiling. And really bend your front knee as you stretch into your back leg. Breath is in your belly. You're extending deeply up through your fingers. Nice. Tuck your chin in. Turn your chest towards the left. Drop your arms down so your arms are straight out from your shoulders. Give a little bit more energy into the left hand, left foot. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Nice. Turn your right palm. Reach it up towards the ceiling, reaching up, looking up. And then drop your right elbow down to your right thigh. Reach your left arm over your ear. This is just one of those sequences it's fallen together over the years, this sequence of movements, and I'll just do it over and over again in my home practice. I just love it. Bring your left hand to the floor. Turn your toes so they're standing. Bring your right hand to your knee. Twist your chest towards the right. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor. Drop your knee down. Bring both knees together. Super awesome. Rounding your back. Tuck your chin under. Lift your chest and look forward. Rounding your back. Tuck your chin under. Lifting your chest down, looking forward. Nice. And then roll like your rib cage is a hula hoop, or sometimes I feel like I'm trying to clean a barrel with my chest. My arms are staying straight and I'm really trying to roll my rib cage in a circle and then roll in the other direction. There's no real right or wrong here. It's like, what do you believe your rib cage circling is? Nice. Look over your right shoulder, looking back. Look over your left shoulder, looking back. And then push back into your downward dog, stretching back through your legs. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor and help your left foot forward. Left foot all the way forward between your two hands. Stretch your back leg and pause there. Nice. Step your back foot so that it's at a 45-degree angle. Bring your hands to your knees, rise. And then reaching up towards the ceiling, reach your fingers up and look up and just find that opening through the front of your body. Deep, long into the back leg. Deep bend in the front knee. Nice. Tuck your chin in. Turn your chest towards the right. Drop your arms down. Look down along the left arm. Bend your front knee more, but give more energy back into the right hand, right leg. Drop your left elbow to your thigh. Reach your right arm over your ear. Drop your hand to the floor. Turn your chest towards the floor. Bring your left hand to your knee and twist your chest towards the left. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Nice. So drop your knees to the floor and help your right foot forward again between your two hands. Bring both hands up till you're reaching straight forward in front of you. And I'm kind of in neutral position with my hip. So my hip is straight down from my knee. My knee is straight down from my hip. And so draw your shoulders back, draw your navel back, and then swing your left arm behind you. And so you're widening out into your left arm and your chest is turning, but my right leg is staying where it is. Nice. And then come all the way back to center. And then swing your right arm behind you. And then come back to center. Left arm swings, looking at it, following it, back to center. Left arm, right arm, yes, right arm, swings, and back to center. Nice. Bring your left hand down to your right knee and then swing your right arm back. Bend your front knee a little bit more and really look back towards that right arm, opening through the chest. And you're pulling gently into the right knee with your left hand and just spiral through the torso. Nice. Release your arm, bring it back to center. Change. Left knee forward, rising up. Both hands are forward in front of you. And then twist the right arm back behind you. Follow it with your head. Come back to center. Left arm back. You'll notice that there's a difference between the two sides. Back to center. Right arm back. Follow it. Center. And left arm back. And center. Bring your right hand down to your left knee and then open your left arm back and look back. Bend your front knee a little bit more, leaning into your hips. Really feel the pull of your knee with your hand, the opening of your chest. Nice. Come to center. Release your arm. Both hands to the floor. Both knees to the floor. Swing your legs out long in front of you and just rub your knees. We're on our knees a little bit there. Rub your knees. I always think knees are like puppy dogs. They're just so cute. They just love them. Like, feel how much your knees are loving this. They're like, you know that thing where a dog bangs his foot? They're like adoring this attention. So rub your knees from time to time. It's very lovely. Nice. So sitting up tall on your bum and bring your fingertips to the side of your head. So you're not holding on to the back of your head or you're not interlocking your fingers. You're just touching, I touch the back of my knuckles to the side of my head. So I'm touching my head, but not holding my head. Okay? And then drop your right elbow down towards the right. And then come back up to center. And then bring the left elbow down to the right knee. And back up to center. Right elbow down towards the right. Center. And then left elbow down a little bit further, maybe down towards the shin. See where you go. Elbow down to the right. And then left elbow down to the right leg. And back up to center. Other side. Left elbow down to the left. And then right elbow down to the left knee. Left elbow down to the left. Left elbow down to the right knee. No, right elbow down to the left knee. Sorry. Last arm. Down to the left with your elbow. And then right elbow down to your left knee. And coming back up. Nice. Reach both hands forward in front of you. Pull your right elbow back and come into a twist towards the right, holding on to the outside of my left knee. Right knee with my left hand. So those of you who don't know, I'm really dyslexic and sometimes just leaves me, my left and my right. And it sounds like that's one of these moments. So holding on to the outside of your right knee with your left hand and twist deeply. Nice. Look down towards the floor beside your hip and bring your two hands there just onto the floor. And what do you do to get your two hands down? And then bend your left knee and bring your foot to the floor. So your right leg is long, your left knee is bent, and then just lift your bum. And see that your belly engages as you do it. Drop your bum down. Lift your bum. Down. What's the highest movement in wellness that you can do? One more time. Nice. And all the way down. Nice. Both legs long. Over towards the left. Pull the left elbow back. Bring your fingers behind you. Twist towards the left. Right hand is outside your knee. Nice. Look down towards the floor. Bring your hands beside your left hip. Bend your right knee. And then lift your bum. Let your belly engage as you do it. Lower down. Lift your bum. Really feel what in me works as I lift. Lift your bum. One last time. Lift your bum. And lowering down. Nice. Come into a cross-legged position. Right hand and your left hand either to your belly and your chest or both hands to your chest, or just see where you feel really yummy to hold. And just feel the life move within you. Just taking this moment to just appreciate. Nice. Slowly turn your head towards the right. You can have your eyes open or closed. Feeling your neck. If your eyes are open, notice something with your eyes. And then come back to center. Noticing things with your eyes as you go. And then turn your head to the left. Feeling your neck moving as you do so. Softening your face, smile on your face. Wiggle your eyebrows, open your eyes, smile on your face. Really be animated and moving into your face. Have a bit of a wiggle in your face. Make some crazy faces. Lucky for you. Nice. And then just have gratitude for something. Day 8. What are you grateful for on day 8? Some people, they've told me that they're writing down the things that they're grateful for, and they've started a gratitude practice because of this. I just love that. I think that's amazing. Gratitude will change your life. So notice what you're grateful for. Something new. Nice. And then come on down onto your back, either with your knees bent or your legs straight, or come into your child's pose. And just take a minute, literally a minute, to just be in your wellness. Just feeling the weight of your body on the floor, the sense of your breath down into your belly. This moment in your body. Without judgment, without any expectation that we would be anything other than we are. Just be in your sensations of you. In like the less judgmental we are, the safer we are in our own bodies, in our own internal spaces. So just give a moment of deep kindness, or deep, let the gratitude come, let the wellness be felt. Noticing all in your body that is okay right now. It's a practice that if you do it regularly during the day, really, I know it changed my life. Resourcing, finding that which is well within you. Nice, guys. How lovely. So moving whatever way you do, arising, moving, lengthening, stretching, finding your sense of connected movement that arises you from your resting. And then slowly, slowly coming all the way up. How gorgeous, guys. Really lovely. Looking forward to tomorrow, day 9. The rooster. Yes, the rooster's doing great. He's doing great. It's like we had a fight yesterday. So I was out pulling the garden, la la la, all is well. Suddenly I hear the noise behind me. I'm like, oh no. So I turn and there's the rooster, and I'm like, oh no, it's the rooster. And he attacks me. He jumps at me a lot. And so I'm trying to back away from him, and he just lifts his wings, lifts his feet, and then leaps at me. Yeah. So my rooster. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and be well. Ciao.